Bacon!
Daddy pig.
I ate that pig.
Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Oh, I love bacon.
I'd love to see Peppa Pig turned into bacon.
The Lost Kingdom.
The Lost Kingdom has Sprite territory.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right.
Alright, all these signs just get.
Where are we, G-Man?
Paulton's Park.
We're at Paulton's Park for the first ever visit of the Anxious Rider and family. Never been here before. Can't wait to get in, get some rides in, see what the park's like, check it out. Also, I've been given permission to film on ride, so I've got the chest rig and the GoPro in the bag. Can't wait to bring you all some POVs and hopefully a fun vlog. So we're going to go in and start checking out the rides, and we'll talk to you all later. You say bye? Nervous and excited, G-Man, yeah? Why are you nervous?
Because I've never been to this park, and the rides might be higher than most of them will be higher than the other park rides.
With some of the things you've braved recently, I'm not at all concerned.
And a log flume at Gulliver's Land.
Like all of the rides at Gulliver's
Yeah.
Land, you did. So I think you'll be absolutely great today.
Yeah.
We're going to nail it, aren't we? You and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm nervous. I've never been here before. These are all new rides for me. And when it's a new ride, I get nervous. So, it's not just you. I wonder if they serve bacon sandwiches here.
They do. Peppa Pig World.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which pig's getting it first?
Grandpa Pig.
Nah, he'd be old and tough.
George.
George.
No, George.
Oh yeah.
George.
Succulent piglet.
No, George. George is for the babies.
Okay.
They cut George up into little square pieces and give them to the babies.
Look at this beautiful car park. When you think about Chesington and Thorpe Park and Alton Towers car parks, and then you look at this car park, it's smooth, it's level, it's tarmacked, it's just...
Oh.
Theming in this entrance plaza is already outstanding. Just look at that fountain. It's just phenomenal. Well excited guys. Well, we are in, guys, and already, I mean, this place is just unbelievable. Just look at it. It's just shop. This whole entrance area is just absolutely amazing. And you come out with this wonderful. Yeah, it's just Merlin could learn a lot from Paulton's Park. A lot. So we're going to get some rides. We've got the chest rig on, ready for some on-ride filming, and we're going to make our way around and see what there is to do, and bring you as much footage as I can as we go. Here we go, folks. So G-Man's decided, first ride of the day, Cobra. In true Merlin Park fashion, people legging it through to get round you and past you. I don't get it. I don't understand that. It doesn't get anybody onto rides any better, quicker. I've never understood this mentality of we've got to charge through and past people just to get to rides. It all it does is intimidate small children and adults with anxieties, and it just it's over that way and just causes a problem. Yeah, but there you go, that's theme park worlds for you, I suppose. Not everybody's part of the roller coaster community and is as respectful of each other. We're going over to do Cobra now. That's my rant over for the morning, and yeah, really excited about this one.
Cutie boy. Hey, this is what we do when we go to parks. We eat. We eat. Num num. What did you think? Was it good?
That first drop was a little bit of a shock. Because it's probably the biggest drop he's ever done. But he was absolutely brilliant.
Do you love it?
As soon as we came back into the station, what did you say to me?
Good, because I want to do it.
So we're going to get in the queue and get the edge. Try and get some on-ride footage of that. Didn't manage to get any on Cobra. Unfortunately, got sat in the second row, which meant all I would have filmed is the back of people's heads in the front row. So we will go back and try and do it again later, and I'll try and get a front seat to get an on-ride POV of that one. Well, that's the edge, and that's the third Zamperla disco I've ever done. Cobra at Chesington, Mia's riding school at Legoland, and of course the edge here now at Paulton's Park. And I have to say, that was the most uncomfortable one I've ever done. It's got this kind of bouncing sensation once it gathers speed that unfortunately my genitalia were being squished every time it bounced and juddered through, which was not a pleasant sensation. But it's not a bad little ride. I quite like the seatbelt over the legs, which none of the other Zamperla discos I've ever done had. But I wouldn't describe that as the most comfortable disco I've ever done. I think Chesington and Cobra is probably the most comfortable disco I've ever done. But it's another ride, and yeah, we're now going to go on and find some more. What are we going for next, G-Man? Fly to the pterosaur next, apparently. He's determined to get these coaster creds racked off as quick as we can today. So yeah, fly to the pterosaur next. So G-Man's had a bit of a change of heart after his edge disappointment. We thought he could go on it, but he's not quite 1.2 yet, so I've done edge. We've come around to this ride here, which is the Dragon Roundabout. It looks like a horrible spinny ride. I absolutely am not looking forward to this. I'm not a big fan of these kind of spinning rides. The G-Man loves them. So I'm going to take one for the team. And we're going to do Dragon Roundabout. So we're now going to go and do Flight of the Pterosaur. another coaster cred after I got dragged onto Dragon's Roundabout or whatever it was called. That was awful. I wouldn't ever recommend anybody doing that ride after lunch. But here we are now on Flight of the Pterosaur.
Maybe it's
So we've just done Flight of the Pterosaur. What an absolutely awesome ride. What did you think of it, G-Man?
It's really fast. Out of Vampire and Flight of Pterosaur, I think Pterosaur has to make its place in front of Vampire.
Yeah, you think it's better than Vampire? I agree, actually. And I think not having the shoulder restraints and the lap bar restraint system is a much, much better system. And made for a much smoother ride. We really, really enjoyed that. And on top of that, G-Man here decides halfway round to do something I've never seen him do on a roller coaster before, which is go, what did you do? No hands for half a Flight of the Pterosaur. That's how confident he felt about it and how much he enjoyed it. And that says it all really, doesn't it? So we'll have to find some more rides and we'll see you soon.
I'll go on it again later.
So next ride up, folks, is Velociraptor here. A boomerang coaster. Quite looking forward to this. I've never done a boomerang coaster before. So it'll be quite an interesting cred for me to get. Obviously we've got the G-Man who's coming in as well to do the cred with me. Because we're topping up his creds. There he is, look. He's got his brave boy pants on today, he really has. He's absolutely smashing out these coasters today. I don't know where his anxious riders. Anxiety's gone, but it ain't here today. He's doing absolutely fantastic. Even the queue theming is really good here. We've got a Velociraptor hiding in the bushes there, the Velociraptor. G-Man reckons it's blue. Is it blue?
Yeah, I think
It's kind of grey to me, but
it's got the stuff on its face and going down its neck.
it looks kind of grey to me.
Oh.
Found a Velociraptor.
Yeah, but how does it have the power to launch back?
It's like a lift hill mechanism. So G-Man, just done Velociraptor, our first boomerang coaster. What did you think of it?
It's really good.
Yeah? What did you think about the going backwards bit up the hill? That was a bit nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
Not for me, it wasn't.
Wasn't it? That actually made me nervous. First ever boomerang, didn't know really what to expect. Great ride once I obviously had got used to the idea. But yeah, that initial pull back up the launch was quite, yeah, certainly set the old nerves and anxiety tingling a little bit. But then once it was launched, it was brilliant and we absolutely loved it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then you did it again with Mummy, didn't you? Yeah, so he loved it so much he did it twice. What did you think of it? Loved it.
Loved it.
It's a great ride, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah, that's why I liked it, because there isn't, I've not been on one that's done that
No,
before, so
no.
yeah, no, I like that one.
So it's a thumbs up for Velociraptor. Now Dino Chase, I think. So we're going to go and do Dino Chase, which Elijah can get on. So this will be his first ever coaster cred. At 18 months old, his #1 coaster cred. How do you feel about that, Elijah?
He's trying to get through the bars.
He's so desperate to go on it, he's actually trying to squeeze through the bars. So we better get him on and we'll have a chat about it afterwards. What did you think of your first roller coaster? You didn't like it, did you? Did you cry? Yeah, you cried, didn't you? Yeah, and then you bumped your nose on the lap bar when we hit the brake run. So it wasn't a terrible success, but that was his first coaster cred. We've got the photo, and there'll be many more to come. Well done, Lige. We love you. So we picked up the coaster creds we wanted to in the Lost Kingdom, and obviously we've got Cobra as well now. Decided it's time for a bit of lunch. We're going to head over to Tornado Springs. Looks like the Route 83 diner is the most attractive one for us today. But obviously we've just walked through and we've just spotted the little splash park here, which is fantastic. You know, it's great that that's involved. It's a lovely sunny day, so I think the boys will probably want to have a little splash around in that if we've got time. And what often helps as well is that when the boys are off doing things like that, I can run around doing other rides because I don't do water play and splash parks. I'm not a water person. So yeah, lunch next. See how that compares to other parks that we've done, and then on for some more rides. Just entering Tornado Springs. The Owls Academy over there. There's the Route 83 diner where we've opted to go and have a bit of lunch. Obviously you've got Cyclonator over there and Storm Chaser, all looking beautiful. So this is the Route 83 restaurant. It's very much a sort of a Burger King / McDonald's style food, but they do curly fries, which is an absolute bonus. So we're going to have our lunch here, and I'll give you a review of what the food's like. So just had our lunch. I had the chicken tenders meal in there, which is about 10 quid I think it was. Not bad value for money for a theme park. Quite an enjoyable, pleasant meal. Loved having curly fries instead of the standard fries. That's a great little twist. But yeah, a good meal. And I think next on the cards is Storm Chaser. So we're going to go and get that done. Next up, Storm Chaser, folks. 10-minute queue time. Look at that. Probably the biggest roller coaster on the park, and it's got a 10-minute queue time at like 1:30 in the afternoon. That's crazy, isn't it? Look at this, another well-themed queue line. G, you looking forward to this one?
Yeah.
Are you feeling a bit nervous about this one?
No, I'm feeling nervous about the station league.
Okay. Well, let's go smash it, shall we?
Yes.
G-Man, what did you think of Storm Chaser?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yes.
You weren't scared at all, were you? That was amazing, mate.
I was expecting more.
You're expecting more? He did say as we came into the station, is he going to go around again? And I was like, no, but we can get off and get back on afterwards if you want to. So I think that's what we might do.
Yeah. No, to be honest,
So next up for me is Cyclonator. It's one I had my eye on since we said we were coming to the park. It's one I'm going to have to do alone. G-Man's not big enough to do this one just yet, so I'm going to brave this one alone. But yeah, it looks pretty awesome, and I'm really quite excited about this. So I'll give you my feedback afterwards.
Mobile phones and keys. Owls will not be retrieved if lost during the ride. And there is a danger to yourself and others. You must remain seated throughout the ride and hold on to the bar in front of you at all times.
Wow, Cyclonator, that's a massive thumbs up from me. What a ride, absolutely amazing, loved it, absolutely loved that. Just, yeah, it was Vortex and more. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. The only downside of that ride is that it didn't do a full 360, but I'm going to try and get to one of those later on in the year. So I think now we're off to Farmyard Flyer, which is coaster cred number 6, and then we'll go from there. So there's one coaster left after that, and then whatever other rides we fancy doing. So G-Man. Yeah, we're not going to get it today. What do you think of Farmyard Flyer? Yeah? Bit of a kiddie coaster, that one, but still a really nice ride. Not exactly thrilling, but certainly a nice enough ride. We like that one.
You've been already on. It's the same thing.
So the 7th and final coaster cred here at Paulton's Park for us is Caterpillar, which we're going to go and do now. It's a fun little ride, this one, and then that's it. That's all the coaster cred's done. We've taken in a few other little rides as well along the way, and then I think we're going to have a look at what other rides are available. G-Man wants to go back on Storm Chaser, so we'll definitely do that again. I'd quite like to do Flight of the Pterosaur again. G-Man also wants to do Cobra again. So we'll try and squeeze in some re-rides and see where we go. So we've just done Caterpillar. What do you think of that, G?
It was really good.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
What did you enjoy about it the most?
The unexpected willy tickle drop.
The unexpected willy tickle drop. What he means is airtime, but he calls it willy tickling because obviously that's how we feel, airtime. But yeah, there was a bit of a surprise actually. There was just a little bit of airtime as we came down. Lige's woken up now. Hello, Lige. Are you going to go see Peppa Pig soon? We're going to go and see Storm Chaser again. Because I've been told I have to go and take G on Storm Chaser again. So that's where we're going to head.
Definitely.
That's where we're going to head next. Well, that's it guys, we've just taken in our last ride on Cobra. That was a re-ride. I think it's safe to say that we've had a good day here at Paulton's Park today. We got the 7 coaster creds that we came for. As a first visit, it's been an excellent visit. I can't really fault anything in the park. Ride wait times were always shorter than advertised on the boards outside. Food was alright, it wasn't great, it wasn't amazing, but it was better than some, so you know, not bad, reasonable value for money. Good selection of rides, especially for the varying ages. We're just going to go and catch up with Karen, who spent the last hour or so over in Peppa Pig World. So we'll find out what she and Elijah thought of Peppa Pig World. But G, what did you think of Paulton's Park?
It's amazing.
What was your favourite ride?
It's hard to choose between Cobra and Flight of Pterosaur.
What about Storm Chaser?
But I liked all three of them.
Okay, so you can't choose a favourite ride? Well, that's a real commendation, isn't it? That G-Man can't choose a favourite ride. There's 3 rides he absolutely loved here so much. Flight of the Pterosaur, which is an excellent ride. It's a good layout. It's a little bit short, could be a little bit longer, but it's still a very good layout. Cobra, which is a great wild mouse, and Storm Chaser, which is a great spinning coaster with a great layout, with some real thrills in that one. So yeah, I don't know if I could choose a favourite actually. Storm Chaser's definitely up there, although I did quite enjoy the Vekoma Boomerang that was Velociraptor. That was a completely new style of ride for me, and I have to say it was very enjoyable. So yeah, I would struggle to choose a favourite here today as well. So you spent the last hour or so in Pig World.
Oh, I loved it.
What was it? You really liked it?
Oh, I loved it for Elijah. It was so cute.
I think perfect for him.
It's perfect for him and for me because of the way I'm feeling today.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was really good, and he was a little bit nervous on the first one because I think he thought it was going to be like that other ride we took.
Oh, like the Dino Chaser.
Yeah, so he was like, "Mummy, no!" And then yeah, he went on it and he loved it. And we did like 4 or 5 different rides in the time we were in there.
That's good.
And he got to play in the playground as well.
Nice.
And then we went and saw the flamingos.
Oh wow. So he's had a good time then.
Yeah. You had a good time, G?
So it looks like everyone's had a great time here today. If I had a criticism, I would have to say it's probably the cost of entry. It did cost us nearly £120 for a 7.5 hour day. Obviously Merlin parks are at this time of year open until at least 6, usually 7. This closes at 5:30. You know, it might only be half an hour, but yeah, 2 days in this park would be easy to cover. We didn't probably do half the rides that are here, but that entry fee is quite prohibitive. When you're a family on a budget, you know, that's quite a lot of money. But it's been a great day. It's been worth coming. I'm glad we came. We've done quite a lot of rides, and now we're going to have a look in the shop and then head home. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you've enjoyed our day. There will be some POVs coming on as well of some of the rides that I managed to get on-ride footage of. And I hope to catch you in a video soon, or on Nervous Chat on Mondays at 8 PM, starting again next Monday. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later.